So in the second module, we are going to discuss about the operations which are going to carry out by using the lathe. So what are the general operations you are going to carry out by lathe? So different types of operations which can be carried out is facing, straight turning, chamfering, knurling, grooving, parting off, drilling, boring, taper turning, and thread cutting. So like this, 9 operations which can be carried out by using lathe. So facing is the process of removing metal from the end of a workpiece to produce a flat surface. So here you can see in the image, so the feed will be given along the surface of the workpiece. The workpiece rotates about its axis and the facing tool is fed perpendicular to the axis of the lathe. So if it is straight turning, you can see that the diameter of the workpiece has to be reduced in straight turning will be done. Turning is the removal of metal from the outer diameter of a rotating cylindrical workpiece. Turning is used to reduce the diameter of the workpiece usually to a specified dimension. So here the single point tool, it will be able to move along the surface of the workpiece. So turned surface, it is available after reducing the workpiece. So the workpiece will keep on rotating. The feed will be given along the surface of the workpiece by using cutting to reduce the diameter of the workpiece. So if it is knurling, means they will be having a knurling. It is nothing but embossing a required shape to the pattern on the surface of the workpiece. By getting that required shape of the workpiece, it will be used for gripping purpose. So once the tool is made on the surface, you can see the cross marks. It is visible on the surface, so that you will be able to get the required embossing on the surface. So there will be the tool which has to be used for knurling. It is this type of tool, so that it will be able to get embossing on the surface. So thread cutting is to get the required thread on the surface based on the type of thread what you need. So here, when the threads or helical grooves are formed on the out surface of the workpiece, is called external thread cutting. When the threads or helical grooves are formed on the inner surface of the workpiece, is called internal thread cutting. The workpiece is rotating between the two center, that is between the live center and the dead center on the lathe. So taper turning, it is carried out by getting the tapered surface on the surface. It is set at an angle by the swivel compound rest. The base of the compound rest is graduated in degrees. The tapered angle is the angle at which compound rest is to be rotated, is calculated by using the formula tan alpha is equal to capital D minus small d by 2, where capital D is equal to bigger diameter, small d is equal to smaller diameter, L is equal to length of the workpiece. The compound rest can be swiveled to the required angle alpha. Once the compound rest is set to a particular angle, then the tool is moved by the compound rest and the wheel. So here you can see the capital D and the small d is present. So here alpha will be there along the length of the surface. So here drilling is a metal cutting process carried out by rotating cutting tool to make the circular hole in solid materials. Tool which makes hole is called as drill bit or twist drill. So these are all some of the operations where we can do by using the lathe.